Hi there, welcome back to Dave's Desk Bible Basics. Today we're looking at the Gospel of Luke. And Luke, traditionally, as the name we give it, is understood to be the work of Luke, who was a Gentile, a non-Jewish doctor. He is described in Acts and in some of Paul's letters, and the way the different books of the Bible sort of imply that Luke wrote it, and then the tradition says that Luke wrote it. So if you're going to have a reasonable guess, it might as well be Luke. And he's writing to Theophilus, who is probably a high status Roman, who's probably paid Luke to compile this work. It seems like Luke has gone away and done research, probably drawn on the Gospel of Mark. We can see from Acts, as Luke describes Paul's journey, that Luke would have spent time with the church in Jerusalem, with earliest believers, and so it seems quite likely he's interviewed and gotten first-hand accounts, not just from the famous people in the church, but perhaps the less storied members of the early church are contributing to this understanding of who Jesus is and what he's done in his life. And Luke takes on a more pastoral tone. It's written with more empathy, perhaps, than some of the other writing, and picks out different key themes. Alongside Matthew, it's one of only two of the Gospels that goes from Jesus' birth through his ministry, through his death and resurrection, to his ascension. It picks up on this story of salvation as a journey, picking out the key themes of salvation being available to all, of prayer as being paramount. Jesus is seen time and again before important moments in ministry to be going into solitary places and praying. The gospel is shown to bring joy wherever it is spoken. Luke makes special care to highlight the importance of women to Jesus' ministry. Special interest is shown to the poor, especially interest is shown to families and to sinners. In Luke's Gospel, Jesus is described as the Son of Man, which is both a title used in the Old Testament, but it's also a title that makes Jesus' humanity as clear as his divinity. All throughout, Jesus is shown to be teaching in parables. Luke includes more parables than any of the other Gospels. So I wanted to encourage you to read a chapter of the Gospels as we talk through them, and I'd like you to read through Luke 10, which talks about Jesus sending people out, sending out the 72. It talks about what it is to be church and the sentness of church. It talks about how we see other people and the story of the Good Samaritan, and it talks about how we relate to Jesus personally in the stories of Martha and Mary. So I'd encourage you to go away, read through that chapter, and think about how you relate to the world, to the church, and to people in your family, in your household, and ask the Holy Spirit to show you how Jesus would speak into your life, into your ministry in those ways. Thank you very much for joining with us again, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.